Okay, let's get to whatever it is that happened today. Let me start from the very beginning. This is brought to you by Factory Effects. If you guys need graphics, you guys need apparel, anything that's actually brand related apparel, stuff that's approved like Honda stuff, you can get it from Factory Effects. If you guys want good graphics, good material, good company, USA, all the way, baby. FactoryEffects.com. They got you covered. So let's go ahead and get into what it is that is going on with Haiden Deegan and riding a 450 or not riding a 450 at Budds Creek. Earlier today, Jason Wygant from RacerX posted that Hayden, or it looked like Hayden, was going to be riding a 450 if he wraps up the championship before then. So he has Ironman and Unadilla to do that, which he has about I think it's just under a 50-point gap, right? So the chance of him doing it this weekend is a little bit harder than it would be Unadilla. At Unadilla, he'd definitely be able to have that opportunity, a lot of stuff would play out in his favor at Unadilla. But is he going to ride it? That is the biggest question. So when I posted on my feed the story that Wygant posted, Brian Deegan commented on it saying fake news. Then about 15 minutes later, Haiden Deegan posted to his story, fake news that he's not riding it. I reached out to Hayden. I am fortunate enough to know Hayden, and I know the camp, like the entire camp of the Deegan family. And I just said, you know what? He's probably going to shoot me straight and let me know what's going on. So I reached out to him, and he responded. Now, I still think there's a chance that he rides a 450 at Budds Creek. I'm just going to say that. But what the cool thing is that he did, which I think was a smart move, is he's really focused on winning this championship. This championship means the world to him. Winning championships mean the world to him. His dad, whether you like him or not, he's instilled in Hayden championships over everything, right? You can market yourself, you can sell yourself, you can do all that stuff, which is great, which is fantastic. But in the end, that family, all they care about is winning championships. And I'm super, super grateful that he has instilled that in him. And when you get Hayden off camera, you get a lot of that. You get a lot, and you see Hayden. Some people say, oh, it's him whining or complaining or whatever it is. It's not that. It's him wanting to win. And I don't fault the guy at all. Anybody that wants to win as bad as a champion does, they're good in my book, okay? So why is it important? If you clicked on this video, it means you care, right? And some people click on this video because they don't care. They want to complain that they don't care. Either way, I think it's pretty cool. I think the idea of Hayden being able to jump up, because right now he is the best 250 rider by a long shot. I love Joe. Joe's doing a great job. But he is the best 250 rider. Eventually, which is what we think next outdoor season, Hayden will jump up to the 450 class. I think championships wrapped up, go ahead. Just do it. And if there was any doubt of a championship whatsoever, I would say no, do not go and do it. Now, I know what a lot of people say at that point is, what about SMX? So he's going to ride either way. Now, where it comes up, where I thought was kind of interesting, is maybe Ken Roxon did this last year, maybe Hayden rides a 250 in the 450 class, because there's still danger in riding. Every single time that you put on a helmet and you go ride your dirt bike, there's a danger. And Hayden's going to ride Budds Creek regardless, right? And if he's going to be there anyways, riding, why not? Why not line up against the 450s? This sport is lacking storylines and headlines, whatever you want to call it, that the mainstream media, whatever you want to call it, picks up and kind of runs with, bigger companies can run with. That means more money in the sport. And at the end of the day, that is what matters. That is the only thing that matters in this sport, is for people to make a living off of it. And in doing these types of storylines, it's better. It is better for our sport. I cannot wait for Haiden Deegan to jump up. I don't know if I've been this excited for riders to face each other. Because if you think about it for next year, right, you're going to have in the outdoors, you'll have Jett Lawrence, Hunter Lawrence, Haiden Deegan, Chase Sexton, probably Eli Tomac, AP. You'll have Jason Anderson. Who knows? Maybe he does really good in Suzuki. You'll have, Justin Cooper, Cooper Webb, if he rides outdoors or not, who knows? You have all these guys that are going to be podium contenders. I don't know if I'd put all of them as a winning contender, but you have all of these guys as potential podium threats, and you throw Hayden in there, and it's like throwing a firecracker in a beehive and just stepping back and just like watching the chaos that ensues. I cannot wait for that. I am so excited to see Hayden ride a 450. Whether it's Budds Creek this year, whether it's Paula next year, I have no idea. I don't know. And I don't pretend to be a journalist. That is not the point of this. It is more of, I just think that there is a cool factor to Hayden riding a 450 at Budds Creek. Does it happen? Would I put money on it? I maybe would put a small wager on it. I maybe put $100 on it, something like that. But you guys tell me, because this is an open forum. This is something that we can discuss as a fan base. Remember, when I started 23 Media, I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of the sport that has luckily been able to connect with so many of you and build a platform from this. And this is a platform for us. This isn't a platform for me. This is a platform for us. You guys sound off in the comments. Should Hayden ride a 450? Should he ride a 250? Is this a dumb decision? Is this a great decision? I don't know. The good thing about the comment section, it's also its Achilles heel, is there's a ton of good ideas and a ton of good suggestions that come from the comment section. A lot of you guys are smart out there. A lot of you guys are. And I really think that there's a lot of cool stuff that can happen from this. And whether you like it or not, Hayden and the entire Deegan family, they like headlines in the sense of all news is good news. Any news that is out there that is about them is a good thing because he is the most marketable rider in our sport. Jett could be, but he doesn't, and this is kind of going off on a different tangent. Jett could be, but he sheltered himself, and rightfully so. I get it. But Hayden doesn't. Hayden just kind of lets things fly. So I'm here for it. I want to see it. I would love to see the chaos that would ensue if, like, Budds Creek Moto 1, who knows? Because he's not really that good at qualifying. Hayden has kind of struggled in qualifying a little bit. But if Hayden Moto 1 rips a whole shot on a 450 and leads the race, that would, I know Instagram and social media would blow up, and it would bring me nothing but joy. So yeah, anyways, I could be completely wrong. This could maybe never happen, but it's cool to talk about it, right? This is what's called bench racing. It is cool, the possibility of seeing it happen, and I'm so here for it. I'm so here for that. So, like I said, sound off in the comments, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, let's really hope this happens because it's going to be awesome.